Hello everybody, it's LaKisha here. I know it's been a minute, but I had to come back to my first love, my first peeps, the first place where I started to share my journey about this journey of transformation. And I wanted to celebrate with you. So please forgive me, I haven't been on here in a while. Been going through a lot of different things. Hey, New York News Scoper, welcome. Going through a lot of storms, but today I'm here to share just my sorority outfit. Anyway, I'm just here to share what's been going on with me. So if you've been with me, and a lot of you have been with me from the very beginning, April 20th, 2015, and I started scoping, I'm thinking probably around July of 2015, about this journey of transformation. And it's always been about faith and fitness. If you've been following me, you can go to my blog, sharemyworldshow.com, to get everything from day one all the way up until now, and different thoughts. My YouTube channel, Share My World Show, where I share, my updates and my thoughts and inspirations and motivations and stuff like that. So, but if you haven't, just to give you a brief synopsis, I started this journey back in April 2015 because I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I knew that in order for me to be physically transformed, I needed to be internally transformed first, to be healed. And for me, my issues were rejection, lack of faith, dealing with pain and trauma by using food, a lack of exercise to numb the pain. And so here I am, 616 days later, being transformed still. 102.6 pounds and counting. Hey, Love Jones 12, welcome. And I give God all the glory for it, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. And so my encouragement to anybody out there that is on a journey of weight loss and wanting to lose the weight and has been struggling, hey, how you doing? And if you've been struggling, look at me. I mean, again, this hasn't been easy, and I tell you the days because I'm giving you encouragement to know that, yes, there are people out there that lose the weight 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, or whatever. But for you who are maybe like me, this is 616 days later that I've lost, and this is my update was for November 30th, and it was 102.6 pounds. And I'm still going. I'm 5 feet 4 inches. I started at 280, right? And then I was down to 177.4. So I'm going because I have a goal in terms of my body type. Thank you. Thank you. I give God the glory. I have a body type. I have size, clothing size. But, really none of that matters in terms of, the bigger thing is to be healthy, right? Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So, again, I give God all the glory for that. And like I said, to be an encouragement to other people, because for me, the weight was a bondage. It was keeping me held down. Hey, Jason, how you doing? It was holding me back from doing things, not just physically. I mean, okay, not being able to get, comfortably on a plane. You was at 278. You're just on mine also. Hey, it's one day, one step at a time, Love Jones. Thank you, Jason. Because the issue is that sometimes people get discouraged. I mean, like myself. Before, I've lost weight before and then gained it back. When you have a lot of weight to lose, you can become so discouraged because you're thinking, oh my God, how am I going to lose all that weight? If I had known back in April of 2015 that it was going to take me 599 days to lose 100 pounds, I probably wouldn't have done it, because what? Who wants to wait 599 days to do it? But the issue is that what God knew, that I would be stronger, wiser, better, right, than I was back in April 2015, so that I needed to take the step then. I mean, you think if you only knew what you knew, right? I needed to do that then. Well, it wouldn't have been a day 599. So that's what I'm encouraging you guys. Let your day one be today. I know I used to say, man, I'll start Monday. I'll start at the beginning of the month. I'll start at the end of the month. I'll start on a Friday. I'll start on a Wednesday. I mean, it was all kind of excuses at the time, but I thought they were valid reasons until I just said, you know what, I'm going to surrender and do it. And again, God has been faithful to help me all along the way. Now, you would think that's like such a great success story, right? Yes, it is. Thank you so much, Jason. God, I give him all the glory. But at the same time, I'm going through a lot. If you go look on my YouTube channel, Share My World Show, you'll see some of the broadcasts that I've done where I talk about everything happens for a reason, me going through storms. I don't know about you, but 2016 has been a very interesting year. I've lost 102 pounds, 2.6 pounds, but this latter part of the year, my goodness, it's been, I would say, the worst times, really in my life. I've gone through things that I never thought I would go through. And I mean, I know you see a lot of high profile deaths that have happened this year and a lot of tragedies have happened. But at the end of the day, I'm still here. And that's what God is reminding me of. And so I wanted to give you briefly a little testimony today about something that happened. That's why I kind of came on today. I said, normally I usually come on at night when my kids are in the bed. And I said, hey, seriously interested in strengthening. Okay, I'm glad that you're getting something from this, Jason. So please, if you're interested and you like the content and you think that other people would, please share this with your followers so that they can see this as well. And so today I had an opportunity to do some community service with my family. We're trying to do more things to help our family become more aware of the less fortunate and know that we're blessed to be a blessing, right? So today we did this community service for a women's shelter that specializes in women who homeless, who had drug substance abuse issues. The year 2016 was all of that. And thank you for inviting followers. And these women, some of them had their children taken away from them, whatever. But today was a day of pampering for them. It's called Christmas pampering. And the men were outside, taking care of the shelter, the house. Hey, Purple Queen, welcome. And then the women, we were inside kind of decorating the area where they were going to have their program and sorting clothes. So for me, like I said, I lost a lot of weight, right? My clothes size ranged from like a 14 all the way up to like a 26, 28. So I had a lot of clothes. But let me tell you something. I had a lot of nice clothes. So they wanted business casual, business like professional. So I had a lot of clothes. Let me tell you how much clothes I had. I had 25 pair of pants, 17 dresses, 23 tops, 4 coats, 5 pairs of shoes. I don't remember what else, but the total was 83 items that I had to donate. And God, I tell you, God was funny because I was able to save that stuff because, I've been kind of holding on to, I think, some fear, like, oh my God, I'm going to gain the weight back. I had some nice clothes there. But I finally said, this is an opportunity for me to give. And let me tell you something. God was faithful to choose this moment for me to give because several of the ladies chose items that I had donated today to wear today because they had a fashion show at the end of the program and they rocked the runway. They ripped the runway. And I was just like, wow, I was just so touched. I said, wow, God, I was obedient to be able to do that and be able to bless these people. In the midst of my own issues, in the midst of my own storms that I'm still fighting through and trying to, see things. And one of the commentators, the hostess of the program said something that was very key. And this is something to help you as well because it ministered to me. When you're going through things, like I said, this latter part of 2016, rough. I mean, like, I feel like I'm under construction where I've been, knocked down, beat down, all kind of things. But then God is renovating me, right? Rebuilding me to help me to see that I'm stronger than I think. Because if this had happened in 2014, some of these things, I wouldn't have been able to respond well. But God knows that I'm in a better place, even though I'm still not feeling it, right? But the hostess said something. She said, listen, to hear these ladies' stories, and I'll tell one story in a moment, of their issues and how they became addicted and so on and so forth, whatever. But to be in a place where we were able to get up early on a Saturday morning, take time out of our busy schedules to minister to other people, what does that do? It takes the focus off your own issues. It takes the focus off your own problems, even if it is just for a few hours, right? But when you do that, you're able to see, you know what? Me, in the midst of my storms, in the midst of my crazy, I am still blessed to be a blessing. Even though I'm feeling like, Dad, I'm going through a whole lot, right? But here's the thing. Even though I am in that place, I was still able to bless somebody else. So it just reminded me, and that's like I said, to encourage you, no matter what you're going through. I don't care if you feel you're at the lowest of the lows of the lows of lows. And like I said, 2016 has been very challenging. But there's still something that God has placed within you to be able to bless somebody else. Whether it's physically, like I was able to do with the clothes, a gift to somebody you can share, a word of encouragement, a hug, something. So be on the lookout for those things. Don't sit back and just be in such despair and discouragement about your own situation that you can't even look up. Because in your looking up, you're able to help somebody else. But guess what? You're being blessed as well. Because, hello, that's why I'm even here to do this. Because I've been sitting on this for a while, right? Like I said, my update was November 30th. Here it is December 17th, and I'm just now doing it, right? Yeah, I know, not good. And you're my people. You've been with me from the beginning. I'm like, I should have been coming to you first, not Facebook Live. But hey, forgive me. But you know, I was trying to figure out ways to save my video to be able to upload it to YouTube. So hopefully I can, and you can see this on YouTube as well, if you choose to do so. So in one of the stories one of the ladies shared, it reminded me of my own story. And again, this is encouragement to you guys as well. She shared about how she got addicted to drugs, and she lost her mother, and that created a void, a hole that she used drugs to fill, right? And it just became, you know, just a cycle after that. And she lost her children, she lost her job, so on and so forth. And, you know, the addiction took over until, and she went into to the shelter, this is a Christian shelter, to help build up their faith, to help them be restored that way, and then to help them be, hey, anointed fire, to be delivered from the drugs. So she went one time, and then she relapsed, and then she went back again, and then it was like, okay, God, help me. And God, you know, met her in her place of need and helped her, and here she was, having gone through the program, being able to come back and minister to these ladies. And so that was encouragement for me as well, because it showed me, number one, like I said to you before about my story, that my void, my hole was when my dad died, okay? My dad died of cancer, you know, 26 years ago. And that created a hole, even though I was trying to deny it. But that hole, thank you very much, Anointed Fire, God bless you mightily. That, hey, Camille 369, that for me, it wasn't drugs, you know, for her, cocaine. It was food for me. It was depression. It was a lack of exercise. Those were the things that I used to fill that void. And I became quite comfortable with it, you know. I mean, hello, I was 5 feet 4 inches, 280 pounds. Hey, Michelle Boykin. But here's the deal. I was able to, the same thing one day. And God kept, you know, how you doing? One day, God just said, come on. Just, you know, he kept knocking, right? He always knocks at your heart. That still voice. Hey, thank you for inviting followers, Anointed Fire. Hey, you Neil. He knocks very quietly. He's a still voice. He's not, you know, he's a gentleman. But he knocked, and I said, okay, I'm going to surrender. And I did back in April 2015, and this is why I'm here now. 5 feet 4 inches, 177.4 pounds, 102.6 pounds lost. So I just give God the glory for that. So again, no matter what you're dealing with, no matter what storms of life are raging your way, God is faithful, and all you have to do is look up. All you have to do is help somebody else. Think about it. There's somebody, hey, blessings to you too, Yanil. There's somebody, hey, Vonnie, there's somebody out there within your sphere of circle, your sphere of influence that you're able to bless and be able to help. Just look for an opportunity. Like I said, this opportunity came up. My husband's fraternity brother shared this with his group or something, and I just did a little more research to be like, well, what is this? Can my children come? What's going on? Hey, Bernice. And lo and behold, we were able to go as a family and do it. And this is going to be one of our community service things that we're going to participate in definitely every December, because they do it annually, but other things that they do for this organization and with the foundation that was partnered with them as well. So again, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much, Periscope family, for following me all this time. Like I said, I know I've been kind of slack with the Periscope. If you follow me on Facebook, on my personal page, I post some Facebook Lives. Hey, Lex Short, LaKishaRiddick. Share My World Show, YouTube, my blog, sharemyworldshow.com. You can always find updates there that I post monthly about my weight loss. But most of all, like I said, I'm so grateful that you follow my journey, that you've been supporting me all this whole time, right? 616 days later that you're still here following me. And I hope that you are encouraged for your own journey, no matter what it is, even if you're not on a weight loss journey. Being free, that's what my thing was. Hey, Royal Destiny, it was about being free. Being free from these weights that were holding me hostage to pursuing what God has me to pursue, which is helping other people be set free. So I hope you're having a great Saturday. I hope you're having a great weekend. It's cold, cold, cold here in the Atlanta area. And just be blessed. And again, if you like this content, please share it with others. And keep following me as well. So thank you for sharing my world. Now go and share your world with others. Be blessed.